Yes, I want to record on the screen. Hello and welcome. We have an international call today because we have a friend from Sweden. We have people in Hawaii. I'm in Georgia, and I'm checking the chat because I think my buddy Wanda told me I should have remembered, but she is from Texas. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Welcome to the 2026 Capricorn New Moon Community Ceremony. It's a smidge earlier than I normally do it because the new moon is actually on Sunday. But I'm going to be in a class learning about all kinds of things Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I wanted to be sure to do this call live because you beautiful women are here and that makes it all the richer. So thank you for coming live, and to all who are on the recording. We so appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to the recording. My name is Judy Keating, and I run a company called Wise Transformation. And we do these calls for the new and full moons so that we can put together all of our collective wisdom about how to work with the elements, how to work with the archetypes in such a way that we can create the world we want to see. I choose to call that world New Earth, but you may call it something different. But we are light bearers in the world, and I just really appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about upcoming events. We're going to call in sacred space. We're going to talk about the timing because we have both the sun and the moon in Capricorn, and we're going to get some ceremonial guidance from the Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. I will guarantee you we will be off this call right before 3 o'clock. So I have been mentioning about this light technology, and I'm going to be doing another presentation with Victoria on Thursday, January 22nd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Again, that's 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. This particular light technology has changed my life in ways that I can't explain right now because it would take up too much of our call time. But if you're interested and you want to know more, drop on by. You just join at nzlight.com. You'll be dropped into a Zoom room with that link, and you will learn about a health and wellness technology that is really changing so many people's lives, and definition of aging, definition of health, and definition of wealth, meaning time, freedom, but also energy and joy and fun. And that's why I want to tell you more about it. So just want you to know about that. And I would love it if all of you would mark your calendar. This is starting to come together. I got an idea, and I don't know about you, but with ideas, sometimes they bug you until you accomplish them. So I have wanted to do an online healing experience with other healers for the last 3 years. And every year it's like, we want this to come forward. We want this to come forward. So this year I said, it's going to happen. So there's going to be anywhere from 9 to 15 healers, because the invitations are still going back and forth, that are going to join us for a 3-day event. They're not going to be all day events. They'll be probably about 5 hours each day. And you will get to see all different kinds of healing. And each of the people that I've invited know that I want it to be very interactive. It's not going to be you just sitting there listening to somebody talk. It's going to be you having an embodied healing experience and get to have a smorgasbord of different healing modalities. This is something I have wanted to do, and I have to give credit to two of the facilitators. We were out to lunch, And I said, I just don't know. What do you think it should be called? And this is what the three of us came up with: Your Authentic Heart, because we believe that we want to get back into our hearts and operate from our heart's intelligence rather than our brain's logic. And we want people to feel comfortable to open their hearts again. There's just been so much that has closed us down that we really want to celebrate the reopening of your authentic heart. So that's what this event is about. And full details will be coming soon by the end of the month. I just want to make sure I have all the bios of everybody and all that together. But put it on your calendar now. And if you know anybody who you think would be interested, you can talk to me, and wink, wink, there might be some discount if you bring a friend. So just talk to me. If you got a friend you want to bring, or two, or three, or more. Um, so we're going to go ahead and call in Sacred Space. The chat is acting wonky, so it's not letting me see the screen very well. So excuse me for that. Sandra, did you have your hand raised intentionally?
Yes, I was really admiring the picture that you made. Who did that? Your authentic heart with the heart, the moon, the sun, and the fire horse. Wow.
Well, it is the year of the fire horse, and I would
Yeah.
say that spirit and me and some technology.
That's awesome. I love it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for admiring it. I was very happy with it when it was finished. All right, so we're going to open to the living field of creation. Just take a deep breath and let it out. And just feel your shoulders drop and move your head around a little bit. Just make yourself comfortable. We call upon the power of earth. Earth is the foundation of everything. And we're celebrating the foundational element that you can build upon today. So thank you, Earth, for that. Water, the power of love, the ebb and flow, emotional maturity. We just call upon our ability to grow ourselves up with love and compassion. Thank you, water. And air. Soaring really has come into my field recently. Just the ability to ride high with good friends who have your back, who are helping, to lift you even higher, to spirit and to all the other elements that help us to soar. Thank you, air. And fire. The shamanic consciousness is really up in my field today. So that awareness that is multidimensional, that is in the dark sometimes, but that is the unseen that is informing the field. We're calling on that energy from fire today. Thank you, fire. And spirit, our co-creative partner, the glue that holds it all together. Spirit, grace and trust wants to be called in today. And grace for ourselves, grace given to each other, trusting the process, trusting being here or listening to the recording, and just opening to whatever is yours today. And so it is. So when you have a new moon, your sun and your moon are in the same archetype. And this is officially the first new moon of the new year. And it's in Capricorn. And Capricorn is the builder. So this is a great time to really sink into what you want to accomplish for the year. But I invite you to take it slow. Victoria and I have a teacher in common who says slow is the new rich. We have been running around like chickens with our head cuts off for way too long. The earth does not hurry, yet everything gets accomplished. So um, just know that we are in the time to just sink in and determine what we want to plant. That's what this time is for. So that's why you only have the graphic so far of my healing event, because I'm just beginning to plant it. So Capricorn is an earth sign, and it teaches the value of structure and form. It's an administrator, a mature and wise one, a disciplined teacher, a hardworking leader, a good provider, and a practical business person. Capricorn is ambitious and responsible and efficient and effective, goal-oriented as it brings new structures into earthly form. It is also the energy of the grandmother, ladies. So that grandmother that is wise enough to know not to hurry anywhere, that grandmother that knows things come and things go, but what we put our attention on and what we put our efforts towards can last. And that's a really important thing to realize. We're in this energy of building things to last. And it doesn't have to be big and it doesn't have to be grandiose. Your imprint on this planet is taken by the steps doing things like this today. You're having an impact in your world just by paying attention. So I'm going to give you a little music, and you want to choose what it is that you want in this new moon. What guidance are you looking for today with what is your focal point in this particular next 2 weeks? Just make note of it. Bear with me just a second and I'll get the music going. When you've got what you want, just give me a thumbs up when you're done. Okay, awesome. Beautiful. Now, if you've been around here a while, you know that we use Lisa Michaels' Elemental Forces of Creation Oracle. The good news is that the cards are going to be on the screen. So if you don't have a deck with you right now, you can use what's on the screen and pull a card that is calling to you. These are all the earth cards. And if you're somewhere where you can't really see them well, I'm very happy to read them if that's helpful. So you can decide. Just let me know if that would be helpful. But just you'll notice that maybe one or two of them will jump out. Mine jumped out immediately. You okay, Christine? Okay, I want to make sure. You want to make note of the card or cards in the earth realm that are calling to you. They want to be your partner the next 2 weeks. Okay, let me know again through thumbs up once you got your card. Okay, thank you, Sandra. Okay, thanks, Christine. Okay, so the earth realm is all about the tangible, the physical, our bodies in particular, but everything having to do with anything that you can see, feel, touch. Your clothes, your belongings, your car, your house, your business, if you have a tangible business. Um, and I come up with a question from Earth. I tap into Capricorn in this case and say, okay, what's the question? But you don't have to use these questions. You can just ask Earth or Capricorn what she wants you to know in the Earth realm. But the question I came up with was, what do you want to plan for 2026? Because Earth is about your calendar. Remember, it does not at all need to be brand new. It could be a continuation of something that you've been working on. And if that question doesn't serve you, if you don't feel like planning today, just rest into Earth and ask her what she wants you to know. Wow, Sandra, you are just pulling them all. Okay, so we just want to say thank you to Earth and move on to the water cards. So whenever you're ready, you can look up and choose a water card. Again, they're jumping. They're like Mexican jumping beans for me today. They're jumping right out. Wanda, thank you for your beautiful comment about the healing fair. Okay. Everybody got a card? At least one? At least one. Okay, beautiful. So water is the emotional and unconscious realm. So just pull up emotional realm in your being. And in this particular time, the question that came was, how will you be a steward of your emotional health? How will you be a steward of your own emotional health? See what that has to say to you. Welcome, Ashley. Oh, she was here and gone. Beautiful. Beautiful. We're not rushing. I'm just turning the music off for just a second. I can feel people are getting downloads, and I want to give you the time you need. Wonderful. Let's see what it has to say. Ah, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to take a deep breath as we turn to air. I'm going shopping in the air aisle. Okay, I got it. Everybody got a card? Okay. So the air realm is the visioning realm. It's where our imagination lives. It's our mental realm. But it is so much more than our thoughts. That's why we have so many more cards. It's vibration. It's everything on the airwaves, mass consciousness. It's air is a very, very big element. We forget about it because we don't see it very much, luckily. So when I tuned into air and Capricorn, what thoughts, beliefs are most empowering to remain steadfast and committed to what you want? What thoughts or beliefs are most empowering to remain steadfast and committed to what you want? Because sometimes things take longer, organic timing, than we think they might. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to move my cursor. I think my mouse is dying. Yeah, not the greatest thing to have happen in the middle of a call when you're used to using your mouse. Whoop. Hang on, ladies, I'm so sorry. Oh,
Look at the tail on that hummingbird.
yeah.
Wow.
Oop, I'm going to pull up everything but trying to stop this. Boop, 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 boop. I'm so sorry. Boop, boop. I just want to read into the field for so we can all hold space. Sandra shares planning 3 surgeries for this year: to be brave, to be grounded, to honor all cycles, and to tap into my body wisdom. I will honor me on every level. We need to talk, Sandra, offline, okay? I am happy to help hold space for that. Let me,
Thank you, Judy.
sure. Um, Tapping to me, my vision, not what someone says I should believe, think, or do. Beautiful. And Victoria chose both peace and breath. What a beautiful combination that is. I love it. Hang on just a second. I'm going to fix this. I'm just not used to using the little thingy on my computer. I'm so technical. My little thingy. Come on. There we go. We may not have music, ladies, for the rest of this. We're going to see. Okay. Again, I keep reaching for my mouse that has lost its battery. Hang on. I just need to do an X on here. And here we go. We're now moving to the fire realm. I feel like I want to put it's cold in Georgia. I want to put my hands up next to the screen for the fire cards. Okay. Want to make sure everybody has a chance to choose at least one, if not two, fire cards. Fire is all about transformation and action. And it is the first element in alchemy, fire. So as you ask fire what you need for your particular intention or intentions for the Capricorn, New Moon. Just want to say hey to Ashley and Carol. You don't have to speak if you don't want to, but I just want to recognize that you're here. And we're pulling fire cards. I'm going to have a harder time reading the chat because my mouse died in the middle of the call. Okay. So think transformation, think action, ask fire what you need to know. I'm just navigating this a little bit slower. Sorry. Do, do, do. Ah, hello, beautiful one, Carol. Okay, so when I tapped into fire in Capricorn, what actions inspire fortitude for you? What actions or action, it can be singular, inspire fortitude for you? Okay, I'm going to try music. I'm going to be brave and messy today. Whoop, I didn't think I'd be that brave and messy.
Judy, please describe fortitude. It's not one of my words I use for some reason.
Um, like what shores you up to keep going even when it's hard?
Oh, snap. I need that word. Thank you.
You got it. Apologies for no music. It's just better. Okay, I'm going to give it another minute before we move on to spirit. Okay, I'm getting the sense people might be complete. So now we're going to move to the spirit cards. So let spirit be your guide on what spirit card to pull. Sandra's sharing her plethora of card wisdom. She got Radiant Self and Life Force for fire. I love it when people share what they get. That's part of the magic of that happens here. Beautiful. And just notice you've pulled an earth card, a water card or cards, an air card, a fire card, and now we're at spirit. And it all comes together. Whoop. Okay. Just looking. Oh, sacred union. Sandra got divine feminine and personal responsibility. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So just close your eyes for a second and ask Spirit what you need to know. Going back to the chat for a second. Thank you. Oh, upliftment and desire, Ashley. What a beautiful combination. I'll have what she's having.
Me too.
Thanks for sharing, Ashley. I really appreciate it. All right, so we're going to turn to Spirit with our question. I think we are anyway. Aha. So this is long game, ladies. This is long game because we're in Capricorn. What spiritual commitment is calling to be shepherded through all of 2026 into 2027? So this has taken us up to like 100,000 feet and saying there's probably something in my spirit that I want to commit to for more than the next year. And I'm going to try to play the music. We'll see what happens, but I can play the music. It's going to be dicey, or I'm not the best non-mouse driver for sure. Hang on a second. Hide and seek. I'm going to try though. I'm going to have fortitude, Sandra. I'm not going to give up. And if you don't want to think about that big a goal, please do you. Ask Spirit what you need to know. Okay. Getting the impression my Might have some movement here. Hang on. Just so what you want to do next is pull them all together. Oh, beautiful, Christine. I'm going to try to go back so I don't miss any of the other comments. Christine shares, I get to know, care for, and culture my female sexual energy. Beautiful. What a beautiful commitment. Victoria, active, receptive, unified field for we have sacred union from Carol. So when you're ready, put it all together. Oop, I'm sorry. That was a little bit too far. Take a turn. Take your time. I'm not trying to rush you. I'm just not very, I'm trying to drive a stick when I'm used to driving manual. So take a few more minutes to put it all together with your intentions. Compassion for myself, creativity, upliftment, grace, and trust. Oh, that was called in the beginning. And then we have another one. Hang on. Just want to be able to pull this down. Carol, Spirit, remember that I am sacred. All of me. Yes, Carol. Yes, my sister, you are. Embody wholeness, relationship to others, boundaries, self-care, peace and breath, letting go, power of action. Beautiful. Oh, active, receptive, unified field equals mastery. I know where that came from. Ha ha ha. The plot thickens. I'm going to turn the music off. I think. Ta-da. No rush. I'm not running away. I just wanted to give us a few moments of quiet. If anybody wanted to unmute and share anything they got or anything they want to share with the group. We did go a little fast today, and that's okay too. You have a lot of time. You have 4 days, well, three and a half days technically, before the official Capricorn New Moon. It's on Sunday. So take your time with what you got and really plant these intentions in a deep way. Imagine you're planting them in your garden that's going to grow throughout the year. And it is such a pleasure to be with all of you. We're going to get together again January 29th for the Leo full moon. The Leo full moon is actually on the 1st of February, but things are moving fast in my world. I'm going to be away from a computer on the 30th, so need to do it on the 29th. But take time with Capricorn. Really imagine yourself sitting down with the most wise grandmother who can see your future and knows what's good for you. And just listen. Listen deeply. Have a blessed Capricorn new moon. I so love doing these calls with you. Seeing your names or your faces really lights me up. Oh, Carol says, thank you for the long-term view. Very helpful. Thank you, Miss Carol. I feel pretty lucky that I get to pass on the questions. Anybody want to share anything else before we close?
I just want to thank you and say that I'm really grateful for this session.
Oh, you're so welcome, Christine. You are so devoted. Christine is on a train doing the call. So and she's beaming in from Sweden. So it's always nice to have sisters across the globe that do this work. Thank you so much. And I got one more comment in the chat. Oh,
That way it ripples out all across the world.
yes, it does. It does.
Thank you, Judy, like infinity, for having these calls, for helping us get in touch with our true self, our true heart's desires, and things that we should look to instead of getting distracted. And I just, yeah, I'm so thankful to you. And it's nice to see everyone.
It is nice to see everyone and feel those who can't be on screen. But I love the hellos from Christine and Carol. They're communicating across the airwaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Thank you.
All right. Bye for
Cheers,
now.
y'all.
Take good care.
You too.
See you in 2 weeks.
See you. Take care.
Bye.
Aloha, y'all.
I love that combo. All right, let's see if I can get this to do what it needs to do. I'm going to stop the recording first, I think. If you're watching the recording, I am so sorry. I'm having a little difficulty with my mouse. Bye, Carol.